Hi, my name's Noshad. Some of you guys know me as Shubham. It's my Spurs Video podcast. I'm going to talk about the Spurs Stoke game. I normally do player ratings. I'm not going to do one this today because, unfortunately, one man to really dominate, caused, well, didn't cause, but had a huge part in our failure to get any points from the game. But Harry said, I'm not going to talk about it, 20 odd years, and I'm not going to criticize the referee either, even though I did on Facebook may have said a few things that are less than flattering about him. In terms of the game, definitely we couldn't play our 4-4-1-1. It wasn't working as effectively for obvious reasons. It's a very narrow pitch and they're very compact, and that's how they can basically go forward in numbers and defend numbers, because they have to cover, in terms of square yardage, they cover a lot less area, and that really helped them. I think once we went to 3-5-2, 5-3-2, you want to call it, the old wing backs, changed the whole game for us. Then we were able to, they weren't winning their second headers, because you know what, you win the first header, you win the second, and there's two players now marking. Obviously, disappointing Kabul got sent off. Never argue the referee. The referee is always in charge. The referee always thinks he's in the right. That's because he's the referee. And again, I'm not going to say anything bad at referees because Harry doesn't do that. But obviously we're going to lose him. I think something that Kabul has, he's got a bit of a temperament. He does get angry. I know the feeling I get pissed when decisions that don't go my way, especially by justified decisions such as handballs on the line, which is a deliberate, and it's normally a red card offence as well as a penalty. But still, we're not going to talk about that. Definitely, I think that we're going to miss Kabul, and I think it's a good opportunity for Bassong, if King's still out, to really shine and kind of atone for the errors against PAOK the other week. But credit to Luka Modric, he drove that midfield forward and he picked and carried the ball and he consistently ran. I think it's a game that I don't think Rafa had his best game for us, but Rafa needs that wide surf playing area because he needs that space, because he does to play the balls into space, play the ghost in, and that's how they attack. Tactically, I think we made a mistake against them, but we have to play to our strengths, and our strengths weren't working. He changed it to take off all three substitutes and play all three. That would have been too, I think, way too bold. I think Harry did the best he could. I'll give Harry the man of the match. I think that's it. I think we need to move on, brush ourselves down. Sometimes you will get decisions that don't go your way. Goals that are given offside, which on replay show aren't. Handballs which aren't given, even on replay show they are clear handballs. That's just due to the referees not being able to see it or making the wrong decision or whatever, and that's something that's not in our power. We have to move on, and we play a Martin O'Neill now managed Sunderland side, who are going to be very inspired. Going to up their game up a little bit. New manager needs a life chance to impress, and we have to be able to move on with it. It's a challenge, but that's what life's all about. Life's all about challenges, especially if we want to be in the Champions League. We have to be able to take these challenges. I remember when we got our group stage and we were given Inter Milan, the European champions, and who else were we given? Werder Bremen and Twente. And then I was like, oh, this sucks. It's rigged. I said, you know what? And I said, I want to play Vienna. You want to be in there. You want to play the best of the best of the best. That's how you get better. And by overcoming challenges is how you improve. That's where champions are born. Ask GSP when he pulled his abductor against Thiago Alves. What did Greg Jackson, great man manager, said? You know what? I don't care, George. This is where champions are born. Hit him with your groin, and that's what we have to do. We've been hitting the groin. Now we got hit with our own groin shot, so to speak. Obviously, it's disappointing. Gio Santos came on. I don't know why. That was one decision I don't understand. Personally, I would have brought on Sandro to bring a bit more energy. I thought, and Defoe, I've been slating Defoe a lot, but he had trapped all the way back and got that, and made a good clearance. And I don't see Pav ever doing that. It's disappointing. It happens. We'll have to move on with it. I want to give a big shout out to Peter Stuxwich, Stookie Spurs, who kept me amused throughout the game. If when the referees didn't do that, and for Michael Tompkinson, who's one of the most passionate fans I know, and definitely check out the blog. Definitely check out Top Spurs. .com, THFC1882, SpursOdyssey.com, I think it is, and SpursForum.co.uk for some of the best banter, message board banter you'll ever see. And yeah, definitely check it out. Anyway, hopefully do what any good Tottenham fans should do after losing quite unfortunate games. I'm gonna have a nice bit of curry and rice. Anyway, you take cares. Come on, you Spurs!